Hello guys, Mario here and welcome back to another house tutorial here in the creative world. So guys, I know I haven't been making these super regularly, but I promise that we are gonna have a couple more this month. I keep breaking dirt, oh my goodness, I just cleared out this entire hill. But it's just a little bit hard for me to come up with designs right now, especially with school and whatnot. But today we have a nice and simple little fantasy mushroom house. So this is like my first house in this kind of style, like the fantasy style. So if you want to see more, please make sure to let me know. And yeah, so let's just take a quick fly around. As you can see, we have a chimney, we have some windows along the sides here, some purple windows, whoops, and then a sky window up top. And to get in here, we can hop on and we get a ladder going up. On the inside, nice little interior. I'll probably just speed it up in the actual video since I didn't have very good commentary. Most of this tutorial is going to be a post commentary since it was just absolutely horrible, the live commentary. So this is the interior. Obviously you can make your own, but I thought these looked a little bit fantasy-esque with like the trapdoors and the glowstone. Sure, it looks like a little barrel with magical dust in it. Any hoosers, this is our little mushroom house, of course. Not super realistic for like your first survival house, but it is a very fun house, very unique, and obviously you should build it in a better biome. But yeah, let's get cracking onto the actual build. Alright guys, so to start off, you want to find a pretty like magical, mystical place, and this is as good of a place as I'm ever gonna get, because I can't really find like a better place in this world. There's literally no good biomes nearby, so really ideally you want to be building this in like a dark oak or like mushroom biome. But if you have a nice peaceful spot in the forest, that will suffice as well. So let's just do a good little bit of terraforming here, just with the trees mainly. Okay guys, so to start off, you're going to want to grab some mushroom stem blocks here, and obviously in survival, you can't just get these off of the ground. You're going to need a silk touch tool of some kind, preferably an axe. And so to start off, we're going to be making just a stem coming out of the hillside here, starting from somewhere. So this is where you're going to enter the house from. It's sort of your ladder, I suppose, and then just start building it up. And one thing I do notice is that if you place a block and then break it, it exposes like this ugly side, so you want to make sure you don't have any of those. But yeah, just build it gradual enough so that you can climb onto the house. So you should get something like this for your end product, guys, and you want to just start curving the stem upwards eventually once you get to a good enough point, like so. And you just want to fix certain areas that don't look quite right, like for example, I feel like my stem is lacking a little bit at the base here, so I'm going to be adding a little bit more support on the very stem. Make it look like a little more rooted into the ground, a little more like a fungus. So I decided to use the red concrete with quartz rather than actual mushroom blocks, just because I think it looks better that way. With the actual mushroom blocks, is kind of a pain to get, and you also get this effect with the ugly mushroom inside mushrooms showing. So I think with the artificially sort of concrete mushroom look, it's a little better. So what I like to do is go one block up first, because you want to make it look like it's an actual cap. So by going one block up, you sort of get that inner raised part of the mushroom. I'll show you guys in a sec here, but sort of get like a circular shape. Obviously it does not have to be a perfect circle, something like this, but a little bigger probably. I think this should do, guys. And then you want to make a rim going downwards, so it looks like this raised part is the inside of the cap. You should end up with something like this, giving it a nice little mushroom cap feel. So yeah, that's what the border's meant to do. And then we'll just start building up now with these blocks, the red concrete still. And you want to start folding it inside gradually here. So to make it look a little bit more realistic, you actually want to start building up the walls a little bit away from the border, just like so, and add certain parts that are sticking up, just something like that. And obviously while you're doing this, you don't want to make any portion too symmetrical with another side. And then from here, let's just go straight up. We want to go for like a little bit of a steeper like top, so that you actually have room to build inside the mushroom here. So after building your walls up, you should be ended up with something like this, and just make the adjustments as you see fit to make it a little more organic. Alright, you want to continue building up your walls until you're at about this height, and then start working a little bit more inwards towards the roof to close it off here. So I initially wanted to go with like a sharp peaked roof, but I realized it's a little bit easier to just go with a flat roof, and I'll just show you guys at the end. So instead of something like this, you end up with something a little bit smoother and better looking like this. And then let's go and add our, not chiseled quartz, I don't know why I grabbed that, but just get normal quartz blocks, or you can use white concrete as well, but I just like the difference in texture also, that really helps. And go ahead and just like replace like little patches of like 3 to 4 blocks. I'd say they make for like pretty nice spots. Okay, I even do this whole bottom portion there. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that looks like a decent mushroom. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now onto the actual inside. So the shape wasn't too hard to build. That's mainly the hard part, is getting the shape down. Now, oh, you don't actually need a ladder for this. I think the ladder actually adds an aesthetic though. Let's do that, and then let's cover this part up. It's a little bit more of like a homely look, and the number one thing that makes builds look like an actual house is having a chimney. So what we can do is have like stove here, or like a, not a stove, furnace of course. And then let's go with the cobble chimney, because that's just sort of a classic thing. Let's just go straight up with cobble first, see how that looks, and then gradually curve it out here. And then as we get to the top, we can do the cobble wall and then a slab trick. Boom. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. Maybe 1 block shorter. Let's see how that looks. Maybe a little stubby chimney. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll put a stair on the other side as well, like right here. Get some more support on that. Yeah, I like it 1 block higher. Let's do 1 block higher now that we added that stair for support. Okay, yeah, I like that. So that just instantly makes it more like a house, right? Because you have that, and then we can even add like some cobwebs for smoke. But obviously once 114 comes out, you're gonna be doing some cool campfire stuff. Of course, you can do the campfire trick where you have like trapdoors on the outside. So once that comes out, you can do something like that. Alright, just a final detail. Since you solidified the base, if you come out, you notice like it looks a little bit funny because top looks like it's not really supported. So you want to just add some extra fortifications to the top here. Add a little bit more mushroom. So yeah, as you can see, that's looking a lot better. Looks like actual supported stem, and it's coming out of the mountain, which is super cool, or coming out of the hill a little bit. So that's nice. Doesn't fit the most with the environment, but I like it. And one more thing we can do is add some windows, which is a little bit tough here. Realize that's the thing I was lacking. So we can get like some glass that stands out, maybe purple. Purple or magenta would actually look pretty nice in like a what's it called? Mushroom biome, possibly. Alright, so let's go to a spot with like a good place for a window. Yeah, this would be a pretty nice window spot. Ooh, we can even sneak in two. A double window, nice. That's the ground, not nice. That's a decent spot for a window. And yeah, just basically go through this process. This would be a good spot if we had one more block here. But that doesn't look good. Like, you can just do that. Have that. Alright, so those are some windows, which looks pretty nice here. And then, if I'm ballsy, we can even do a glass roof. A little bit of a glass roof, like that. Oops, we don't even need that there. Just do one glass block there, no one will really see. Let's take a final tour here. Come home from our adventures, slaying dragons, killing withers, whatever. And this is actually really homely now. Wasn't sure how I was feeling about it before, but it is super nice now with the lighting. Natural light is what it does it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, mushroom house, guys. Got some okay views. We can see lava coming out there. Don't have any other builds directly in front here, but we have that one over there. Any hoosers, hope you guys enjoyed this mushroom house tutorial. It's my first like fantasy really style tutorial, and I probably did it a little bit differently since my commentary actually sucked while building this, so I'll probably have to do a voiceover. But nevertheless, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to stay notified and stuff. We are so close to 1,000 right now, guys. Hopefully we can do some more tutorials, and hope you guys enjoy them. So yeah, comment what you thought about the house, of course, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Goodbye.